Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Chris here with your New York Open analysis and kind of a weekly overview here with BNFX. The market's about to open in 9 minutes here for New York equity markets. So I'm going to kind of run you through everything that I've seen so far this morning. And then there's a trade I'm kind of looking at as well. First thing I did was just check the new squawk here, and you can kind of see oil is definitely experiencing some bullish factors here with the U.S. possibly banning Russian oil, Iran nuclear delays, and then some worries that China is eyeing a move to Taiwan here. So the oil market opened at, I think it was 130 a barrel. It has declined since, but I'd be really careful to ride that train down here. I think there was some profit taking at those highs, so I would expect it to go down a little bit further and then make a retrace and move back up again here. There is a meeting expected with the foreign ministers of Russia and Ukraine. We'll see how that works out. But once again, oil is really driving things, as well as the commodity FX. So that would be the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, and to a little bit of a lesser extent, the Kiwi dollar. So that's what I have. And looking at my market portrait, like I said, I have the Canadian dollar and the Australian dollar still looking, strong here. US dollar strong, but not as much, with Powell talking about, raising rates, and he was a little bit more bullish, but he did mention something about a quarter point rate hike in March, which people were anticipating maybe a 50-point basis rate hike. So I think that kept the dollar curtailed slightly here. Kiwi, once again, coal prices. So I would, if I had a color in between yellow and green, that's what I would put it at. So I would take a Kiwi trade, but not as strongly as the Canadian dollar or the Australian dollar. Yen is going to be a safe haven bid due to the geopolitical. Once again, I would probably rate the yen right now in between green and a yellow. So that's what I have going on portrait wise. So the first thing that I opened up here was just to kind of look at the week ahead as well. And you can kind of see a big thing that we're going to experience on Thursday is the Eurozone ECB refinancing rate and monetary policy statement. So it'll be interesting what the ECB does here, because they did take a hawkish stance before all this hubbub in Ukraine. So if they revert, the euro is going to tank even more. So we'll see. If they maintain a little bit, you might see a little bit of a rebound here on the euro. Okay. CPI as well, and the forecast is 0.8%. So this is the pretty much the inflationary pressures here, pricing index. So what is price rising here? And this is from February. So we started catching the early part of this Russia-Ukraine situation with oil rising. So it'll be interesting what that print comes in as. This could spook the markets as well. So Thursday is going to be a crazy day. We have unemployment for Canada on Friday as well. So those are the big ones that I'm looking at. The JOLTS jobs opening, it's not going to really be a market mover. This is going to be kind of a job owning thing later today. So I don't anticipate too much with that for the RBA. So Australian dollar, US dollar, there's a really solid level here and the pivot at 73.51. And if you look at our Fibonacci, you can see it's just after the 61. So it's right in this level here. I don't think it'll get down to the 78.6. I think it's going to go right to this pivot here. And the pivot is within 10 points. So this is something I would trade. I think some people get in here, but I think it's going to go right down below here. You see this, you see this little spike. There's a lot of liquidity right here. And I think that the big banks are going to take out all those stop orders and spike it right about here, maybe about 43, and then it's going to rebound. So that's what I'm looking at today. If it gets down in that area, what I'm going to do is just kind of look for a reversal. And if it does reverse, that's when I'm going to get in here. So we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll see if we can make some money today. All right. You guys have a great rest of your day, and good luck. Mahalo.